Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Catherine. This is another video on Watcher of Realms. As I posted yesterday, I apologize for the lack of content the last 2 weeks. Something had to give, and unfortunately it was this channel, but we are back, and I am even trying my best from a hotel room, not at home, obviously. You can see the generic picture right there. You can see the lapel mic there. I'm using an HD cam from the early century. It's the Microsoft LifeCam. I don't even think they make that thing anymore. It's HD, 1080p, I think. Probably not. But we're going to do this. We're going to go over the update announcement. I thought I would get something on the channel. I wanted to get something with you guys on the channel. And first, I want to let you know that there's a couple things we'll be doing this weekend that I'm going to be sure to do and jump onto the test server to do. The first one is Rourke. We have been asked, nicely, to test him out. He is an HP-based winter, the winter faction, the North faction, epic lord. He looks really cool. He's HP based damage. I'm really excited to show it. I've kind of played around with him a little bit, and I was gonna do a video, but I felt like it was really an unfair video because I didn't have HP gear. I didn't have HP based damage gear, and I want to see what that is. And I have some thoughts on areas that he can be used that we can test, and some thoughts on areas he can be used that I can't really test. And the fact is, he's a lord, so nothing else. He brings you the same sort of lord bonuses that our good friend Isolde does, and so now you have two opportunities to get that epic lord to fill out that faction if you're not going to get the legendary lords. Which, by the way, I do have King Hearts now. That was my last pull a couple weeks ago for legendary lords off of a random one pull. Crazy opportunity there, but we got him. So I'm going to do that on the weekend. Also, I want to test Falcia. Falcia is going to get some updates, which we're going to go over today, but I'm not going to be able to test that till the weekend. So hopefully I'll have videos out for you Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just going to try to start pumping videos out on this channel, doing what I can to bring you everything I can on Watcher of Realms. But today we're going to talk about the announcement. This is going to be an update probably at the end of the month, and it is going to feature, so there you go, update duration, the 22nd of the month, and it'll go from 9:15 till 21:15. You'll get 100 diamonds for your inconvenience. And let's just talk about what that update is. First off, there's some hero adjustments. Very nice. First of all, Falcia, who was a exclusive legendary champion who I have. I'm really excited about this. Where I've been using her so far is anywhere that I want high velocity attack. She's got some really cool attributes, even in her current form, some cool attributes that really speeds up her attack, but it's a little long. It's a little slow between those. I definitely use her, like for example, I use her in the Void Rift when we're fighting Torador, because when he engages whoever my lead block is, I can drop her essentially on him, but technically behind him, and she does that initial crazy extra speed hits, and it's really fun. It takes us down. It's a nice damage dealing. It's a nice way to use her, but she's kind of not anywhere that I need to use her, and hopefully this update will. So let's take a look and talk about this update. So the talent, after performing basic attack 20, now 6 times. So it's going from 20 to, I don't know why they didn't put the 6 times as a orange, but basic attack 20 times, now 6 times, so that's obviously way better. Gains a demon slaying stance that lasts for 25 seconds, now 10 seconds. Additionally, gains specialized attack speed. So specialized attack speed, if you don't know, there are several champions now that have it. It adds actual, like, kind of speed is even better, is the best way to put it. Being able to add speed to your attacks and therefore get lower attack interval is enhanced. So, for example, maybe a normal champion with 400 extra speed can get a 1.2, she can get a 0.8. That's kind of like the layman's way. And I'm not using actual numbers, those are just for example. So the specialized attack speed is really good. And then you have Adrenaline Rush. When deployed, immediately enters Demon Slaying Stance that lasts for 35 seconds. Now that's 10. So that was what I was doing. I was deploying her. It was going for 35. Now it goes for 10 seconds. But keep in mind, well, I thought this was a boost. Well, I guess it's only 6 attacks. So, it used to be 35 seconds and then to reactivate it, it was like another 20 attacks. Now it's only another 6 attacks to re-enter that for 10 seconds. So, and it grants 10 extra rage each time, which is good because you want to be able to combine her ultimate with that. We can look at her and we can talk about that after I go through this. So essentially, forget awakenings for a second. So now she attacks, basic attack 6 times, enters a stance. The stance lasts for 10 seconds and gains a special attack speed. So for 10 seconds, she gets super attack speed with the demon slaying stance. And then when she's deployed, she enters that stance for 10 seconds. And every time she enters demon slaying stance, grants 10% extra rage each time. Every 10 seconds, she's getting a 10% bonus rage, and 6 times is not a lot. If you're hitting at 1 second, it's 6 seconds to re-enter for 10 seconds. Whereas before, if you're hitting at 1 second, it's 20 seconds to get a 25. You're probably not going to be hitting 1 second, probably like 1.2, 1.5. So 20 could be 35 seconds to get it. Now it's 12 seconds to get a 10 second. You could probably merge that to be almost like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So I like it. I think it sounds really good. Her awakening gains a shield with a strength of 2000. Now it's 800 attack speed. So you don't get a shield anymore. You get an 800% attack speed. That's ridiculous. An awakening 1, she gets 800 attack speed upon entering demon slaying stance for 10 seconds. So she's already getting specialized attack speed when entering the stance. She's getting rage regen each time she's entering the stance. And now at her A1, she's getting 800% attack speed. Right now, that just automatically talks. That feels like one of the codexes, right? Any codex where you got to do multi-hit to break the shield, that's she's gonna be pretty bonkers for that, I would think, especially with the 10-second up-down interval. Like she's gonna enter that attack stance multiple times, and at A1, you're gonna want that A1. She was on a banner. She's an exclusive. There's no way they're putting this in here if she's not getting another exclusive right away. There's no way. So obviously the next one she's going to be on an exclusive banner, because why else would you put this out here? There's no point in buffing a champion that only so many, like that's like buffing what's his name, the Admiral, right? Like why would you bother buffing him if the people that have him already have him and no one else can get him? So obviously they're putting this out. So I wouldn't be shocked if next weekend or the weekend after, somewhere close, we're gonna get her back as an exclusive opportunity. So no new exclusives, but I like her and I like that she's getting buffed. So that's gonna be very nice. Oh, and there's Awaken 5. Before the heroes in demon slaying stance becomes immune to death when receiving fatal damage. Moreover, once the effect ends, she will instantly die. Now, when the heroes in demon slaying stance gains dodge, 30% dodge. Good. Yeah, no, instantly die was stupid. Now it's not stupid. It's 30% dodge, so she'll survive. Plus, she's Northern faction, so maybe you put her with, I don't know, Rourke, and then you can have a Lord who's constantly, periodically giving her shields, and TLDR, quick little thing. I don't know, it's not TLDR, but Rourke has an ability where every time she enters the ultimate, she'll get a shield if she's beside him. So you can keep giving her shields. Plus, she's got dodge. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like the synergy there too. I like that Northern faction is getting a lot better. I think like that's some pretty big deals. So that's cool. Okay, now we've got Volca. Volca the Blood Mother. Basic attack, extended attack range from 1 tile ahead to 2 tiles ahead. Very nice. Deals up to 5 instead of 3. So she's dealing damage up to 5 enemies. So that's nice. It's a decent multi-hit. Midnight Requiem. When this hero has 5 stacks of Scarlet Ferment, each of her attacks consumes 2 stacks, dealing 260 to 300 damage to up to 10 adjacent enemies, inflicting 30% damage reduction on them for 3 to 5 seconds. Okay. After 5 stacks doesn't change, 2 doesn't change. So now she's going to do 260 to 320 damage up to 10 enemies within 2 tiles, so an extended range on that. The 10 enemies don't have to be right on her doorstep. Because honestly, she can only block 2. Like, how else would it, like, she's never going to hit 10 enemies. So I like this because now you can pop her behind someone. And I think it works the same way, by the way. You'll see it when I do the thing, but you can pop her behind Brokir, and she can sit behind, and she's hitting because she's got 2 tiles, and she can hit 10 adjacent enemies on her basic. Oh, but the adjacent enemies on her basic, she's not going to be hitting through someone else. But once she gets those 5 stacks of Scarlet Ferment, she will hit 2 tiles and up to 10 enemies. So, yeah, I think there's some opportunity there. That's pretty nice. And then they change in Awakening 5. So if you don't know, you can get your Awakenings free from Volca through the what's the thing called? I don't remember. Through the most annoying part of the game, and we'll go see it in a second because my mind is tied. Jeez. Through Tide, and though I'm at 3, I think I have her A3 right now. I'm close to A4. At 160, you get A5. I think it's at 150. I think it's every 10 levels, but or A4 at 150, A5 at 160. So eventually, you will get her. You will eventually. Everyone will eventually. How long depends on how free to play and how long you play, etc., etc. But you will get that. So everyone should have Awakening 5. Before it was 30% extra damage to enemies inflicted with debuffs. Now it's 45%. Plus, during the ultimate, her passive consumes only 1 stack of Scarlet Ferment, which is cool because then that gives you 5 opportunities to whoop that. Interesting. Now, effect adjustments: optimize stun and freeze effects. Units inflicted with stun and freeze cannot dodge now. Very nice. However, units not inflicted with freeze or stun can still dodge potential freeze and stun infliction. Oh, interesting. Why should you be able to dodge freeze? Freeze is a spell. How do you dodge a spell? Like, is it literally a bolt of spell coming at you and you're like, "Cool, look at me, I'm Neo"? I don't know, that sounds a little weird, but okay, whatever. Revamped all heroes' poison mechanics, not loving this. Before, deal continuous true damage equal to 1% of the target's max HP per second for 5 seconds. Second up to 3 times. Poison effects different sources cannot exist. After, deals 5% continuous magic damage per second for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Poison effects from different sources can coexist. Terrible change in the game. And this absolutely proves to me that beyond a shadow of doubt, when they say they're listening, it may not be permanent. They're not listening. It is permanent. Boreas, they made the changes. They said, well, it's not permanent. We're listening. Nothing changed. Though arguably he needed to be nerfed. It's just how much, and there was a lot of different opinion. But I can't think of a single person who said, yeah, this is a great. Thank God they changed poison to be crappy just when they brought out Esma, because now she's crappy. Great. I'm glad there's so much crappiness going on. That's amazing. I can't think of a single content creator or otherwise that said that was a thing. And yet, they're listening means, nope, they're not listening. It's broken. However, I do see Esma down below, speaking of Esma. But yeah, no. True damage to magic damage, 5% boohoo garbage compared to what it used to be. There, I'm done. I'm done bitching about it. As much as these guys are way better than other, we won't mention the player names, at listening, they have their own game plan. They have their own roadmap. And they're not really listening a whole lot. And this just reminds you that even the best publishers and game developers are still on team developer, team money. Although I don't know, maybe this is because Duke was too good. I don't know. The poison thing. Okay, I'm letting it go. We're moving on. Marksman, Esma, a bug fix. The duration of poison inflicted by talent has now been corrected from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Marksman, Liam. Neurotoxin icon has been optimized to a unique one, distinguishing it from other poison effects. Cuke. Physical attack chance of inflicting poison reduced from 30 to 20. Well, thank God you reduced the chance now that you've reduced the effectiveness, too. They did that for Cuke, Marksman. And we already knew this was happening, but this is on Forerunner, now it's on ours, right? Hunter, Screef, Cuke, all getting the big banhammer. Quick Dismiss. Ooh, I like this. Quick Dismiss feature for Epic Heroes who meet all the requirements below are eligible for the Quick Dismiss. Epic Heroes not included in the current Hero Fusion. Duplicates of Awakened 5s. Nice. Heroes not equipped. That's just a nice little add-on. It was so pain in the butt to have to click every single one of the epic heroes for us whales that open too much. Summon, add a new feature, backup storage. If you have insufficient hero capacity when summoning, heroes exceeding the limit will temporarily be stored in backup storage. Currently, there is no limit for backup storage, and you can move heroes from backup storage into your hero capacity freely. Note, you can only move heroes in backup storage to hero capacity, not the other way around. Oh, interesting. Guild War. Optimize process of Guild War by extending the season ranking calculation phase from 1 day to 8 days. The weekly ranking calculation phase remains the same. Optimize. Okay. Who cares? Arena offers additional random rewards for offensive victory. That's good. For Warlord rank above, you will not see the names, guild, and BP of the opponent. That's probably good. I don't know. Is it good? I mean, I think you just need to make a mode, an arena mode where everything's blind, and an arena mode where everything isn't blind. But whatever. Defeats at Platinum 3 now deduct more points. Why? I don't know. Who cares? Don't ask why. It just seems like, why is that needed? I guess too many people are getting to Overlord too easily. Others. New. Legendary skill crystals can now be loaded from the Void Rift. That's good. Upper limit for summon rewards has been increased to 30,000 and corresponding rewards have been introduced. Okay. Added power saving mode to background fight. Okay. Daily quests now grant 10 auto fight chances instead of 6. That's good. Idle rewards now grant 2 more auto fight. Good. Optimized music and sound effects. I have never listened to music. My first video got copy claimed by the company. No, it wasn't by the company. It was by some third party company for a sound effect that I used, that you heard in the background for a video I did. So we don't listen to the music or the effects. That's just not going to happen. Introduce takeover feature for the first 5 chapters of campaign hard mode. Don't know what that means. Takeover feature? Okay. Added multi-language voiceovers for 36 heroes. Zutalor. Okay. Adjusted bug fix. During background fights, if non-max level heroes are deployed, the received XP has been fixed to convert fully into hero XP potions. Commanders who have background fight before will be compensated. Cool. Optimize the recommendation for Logic Gear recommendation. Thumbs up. Okay. I don't think I know. I find that there's very few non-thumbs up that are good, but there's way too many thumbs up that aren't. That's what I find. The quality they think of base attack, flat attack, is way too high. So if you have for example, an offensive stat, a percentage attack, and its subs are crit damage and flat attack, it'll give you a thumbs up. Even though really crit damage is the only good offensive stat. Unless you happen to also get crit rate, crit damage, speed, and flat attack, yeah. But that's already going to get a thumbs up. So yeah, no. I'd be curious to see, but I haven't really paid attention to the thumbs up anyway. The highest point in the Immortal Codex will now refresh in real time. But okay. Optimize the red dot logic of Demon Soldiers and Tide Talons. Red dot logic. There you go. That's it. I think it's a good update. There's some good changes. Not excited about the poison changes. Actually really pissed off about it. I'm curious how other content creators feel about it. I guess you're just like shrug your shoulders and move on. It's not like poison was such a big deal of the game. So from that perspective, it probably doesn't change a whole lot. It does change one of the Immortal Codexes because Cuke's now arguably less effective. It did basically nerf Esma. She just got into the game and she's already being trivialized. She was good in artifact material rate. If you needed that kind of damage, she no longer is. Neither is Cuke for that matter. But is what it is. Maybe we'll move Esma to Neurotoxin and she can be useful again. Probably not, but we can hope. That's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again in a couple days for looks on a couple of champions. Maybe I'll even try to do the new legendary champion too. But at least Rourke and Falcia, we're going to do some test server fun with that. Good luck if you're. By the way, I guess we should go to that too. If you do happen to be pulling this weekend, I know there's a ton of stuff going on for the new legendary Edith, and of course Kamet. I already have Kamet. I think I already have an A2 Kamet. So I won't spend a dime, but I might pull what summons I have. We'll see. Um, it's cute that, hey, Asma, you're on the banner, and you're getting on a Monday. You're going to be garbage. Not that I'm not bitter. It's okay. We're okay. It's okay. We're getting a chance to collect enough shards to summon the designated heroes, which is nice. So that's a shard summoning champion, which I always like. And you see Spiritual Altar, Brave Conquest. These are notoriously easy, so you should be able to get her. She is a cracked epic. For an epic, her damage is pretty amazing, so you're going to want to get her. It's easy to get, and you might as well. It's going to help you out. So have fun with that, and have fun with your day, and I'll see you in a couple days.